Have you ever met a character who's so effortlessly perfect that nothing seems to shake them? That's Sakamoto, the unflappable, brilliant ex-assassin from Sakamoto Days. On the surface, he's just a convenience store owner. Underneath, he's one of the coolest and most dangerous people alive. But there's more to Sakamoto than the action scenes. His mindset, his habits, and his presence teach us powerful lessons about confidence, composure, and how to navigate life. In this video, we're going to break down Sakamoto's psychology, why he's so unshakably cool, what makes him different from other protagonists, and what his approach can teach you about your own life. Sakamoto's defining trait is his effortless coolness. Whether he's diffusing a fight or quietly running his store, he stays collected and in control. Even when everything around him is chaos, he moves like a man who's already figured out the next 3 moves. This teaches us something critical. Confidence isn't about loudness or showmanship. It's about internal stability. Sakamoto doesn't posture or brag. He simply is confident because he knows himself, his abilities, and his limits. Take, for example, the first chapters where he neutralizes dangerous assassins inside his own store. He doesn't panic. He doesn't even break a sweat. He uses his surroundings, improvises, and keeps his customers safe. That's composure under pressure. We often think confidence means speaking the loudest, showing off, or always having a comeback. But Sakamoto flips that on its head. He shows that real confidence is calm, consistent, and rooted in preparation. In real life, this lesson is powerful. People who stay composed under stress are the ones others respect and trust. Whether it's at work, school, or relationships, the person who can stay steady when everyone else panics is the person people look up to. The second trait that makes Sakamoto special is his mastery over situations. He doesn't just react, he orchestrates. Watch any confrontation. Before anyone else has even processed what's happening, Sakamoto has already analyzed the environment, predicted the opponent's moves, and found a way to end it with minimal effort. This isn't magic. This is the product of strategic thinking. He practices awareness, observation, and adaptability. One memorable moment is when Sakamoto shields his store and customers while dismantling an attack from an elite assassin. He uses shelves, items, and space to his advantage. Even his physical movement is calculated, efficient, not flashy. In real life, you can use this same approach. Pause, observe, and plan before acting. Whether it's a tough conversation, a job interview, or a personal conflict, stepping back to see the full picture gives you an advantage. Like Sakamoto, you can stay 3 steps ahead. Another key here is adaptability. Sakamoto doesn't cling to one plan. He adjusts on the fly. When circumstances change, he changes with them, without losing his composure. That adaptability is what keeps him effective even when things go wrong. It's a skill we can all practice. Learn to let go of rigid expectations. Focus on principles and goals, not just methods. That's how you stay effective in unpredictable situations. Beyond his skills, Sakamoto's influence on others is one of his most underrated powers. He doesn't bark orders. He doesn't demand respect. People naturally trust and follow him because he leads by example. Think about his relationship with Shin. Shin starts out as someone skeptical, even antagonistic. But through Sakamoto's actions, his reliability, his kindness, and his skill, Shin becomes a loyal ally. That's leadership at its most authentic. True influence doesn't come from titles or volume. It comes from consistency, reliability, and respect. Sakamoto shows us that you don't have to dominate a room to inspire it. By being competent, calm, and considerate, you become a stabilizing force. People gravitate toward that. In your own life, whether you're in a team, a friend group, or a family, you can practice this same quiet leadership. Be the one who listens, who stays steady, who delivers results without drama. Over time, that builds real authority. Notice how even his enemies often underestimate him because he isn't flashy. Yet his quiet competence ends up commanding more respect than any loud threat. That's a lesson in itself. Sometimes the softest power is the strongest. The fourth pillar of Sakamoto's unshakable cool is his emotional intelligence. He's not just strong physically, he's strong emotionally. He reads situations, understands people's motives, and controls his own reactions. He doesn't let anger, fear, or ego drive him. That's why he can think clearly even in life-threatening moments. Take, for example, his interactions with assassins sent to kill him. He doesn't lose his temper. He doesn't taunt. He simply reads the situation, neutralizes the threat, and, when possible, spares lives. That's control. Emotional regulation is a superpower. In high-stress situations, most mistakes come from panic or impulsive reactions. Sakamoto shows that staying calm gives you clarity, and clarity leads to better decisions. We can practice this too. Take a breath before you respond. Notice your emotions without letting them control you. When you train your calm, you train your power. And it's not just about you. Emotional intelligence also means understanding others. Sakamoto often de-escalates conflicts because he senses what people really want beneath their anger. By addressing that, he resolves problems with minimal force. This is a skill you can apply at work, school, or in personal life. Listen deeply, look past the surface, and respond to the real issue. So what can we actually take from Sakamoto's unshakable cool? Here are 5 practical lessons. 1. Confidence is internal, not performative. Be comfortable with your abilities without needing to show off. 2. Plan and observe before acting. Preparation and awareness beat speed every time. 3. Influence through example. Leadership grows from reliability and consistency, not force. 4. Control your emotions. Calmness under pressure creates clarity, respect, and better outcomes. 5. Stay adaptable. Life changes constantly. The ability to adjust without losing focus is a true power. Even applying one of these lessons can change how you handle challenges. Imagine walking into stressful situations with composure, thinking ahead like Sakamoto, and quietly inspiring the people around you. Sakamoto isn't just an anime character. He's a blueprint for composure, strategy, and quiet strength. Which of these lessons speaks to you the most? Comment below. I'd love to hear your take. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, check out my other anime character analyses where we uncover the hidden psychology of your favorite protagonists. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss a single breakdown. Quiet strength wins the loudest battles.